No, no.
Oh, okay.
Ah, you fine.
Abby?
Wallahi.
Oh, this is so cute. Okay, how do I look?
Wọ́n lè mi ọmọ tí wọ́n lò jab tí wọ́n kí ṣe Muslim. Christian ni wọ́n.
I think it's okay, right? Can you take a photo? So I am wearing a hijab for the first time in my life, and it's so exciting. I went with a motor to the market to get it, and it was a grand ceremony, the wearing of the hijab. It was so beautiful. I loved every bit of it. So we're waiting to enter the Emir of Ilorin's palace. Our tour guide will be coming around soon, and we'll just go from there. How do I look? Do I look cute?
Yeah. You are welcome to the ancient palace of Ilorin. My name is Alhaji Mohammed Salman. Usually this is my starting point. There are three main gates that enters to this palace. The first gate is named after Sheikh Alimi, the father to the first Emir. Sheikh Alimi, his real name is Muhammad Soliu Ibn Janta, but due to his knowledge, he's a scholar, a great scholar, the person that believed to open Ilorin and give it its name. So due to his knowledge, they gave him that nickname, Sheikh Alimi. The second gate is Kofa Sheikh Abdul Salam. That's the first Emir. Abdul Salam is the first Emir. And the third gate is named after the second Emir. This place is called the Tambari spot. There is a big potluck-shaped drum which I will show you. It has a rope by its side. We call it Tambari. Yes, it gave this place its name. They beat the drum Thursday night, Friday in the morning, and at the site of the new moon for the starting of Ramadan. And if you have any festival, Eid al-Kabir and Eid al-Fitri, they used to call it Emir of Ilorin, Olukpomeri Ilorin. It means a person that has 4 poles. These are the poles that they are referring to. Each pole was installed at the arrival of each warlord. It means 4 wars at a time. So, at the arrival of each victorious war that was fought, they install these poles. And in the olden days, they sometimes use this place as a punishment ground, where they give 6 lashes of cane. It might not be painful, but the mere fact that they are touching someone with cane here is a bad history that will descend to his grandchildren. Shut up. After all, they gave your grandfather 6 lashes of cane. So I mentioned the name of the Balogun, the warlords, Balogun Ajikobi, Alanamu, Gambari and Fulani. During colonial era, this is where the missionary or the white man do wait for his highness and watch our tradition. That's Hawan Salah. We have 3 hours. Hawan Salah, Hawan Daba, and Hawan Bariki. So immediately His Highness get to the gate, the first gate there. That's when you hear the horsemen, they will start to shout, Sarki yana kira. They will show their loyalty. From that gate, they will start to race with horse to this gate. So maybe 6-7 times. Then the Emir will come to this spot. They'll start again from that gate to this gate. Seriki means Emir, a leader. It's the same thing as Oba. It's the same thing as Emir. Obi is still the same thing. King. So if they finish His Highness will now enter and turn around on the horse, greet the crowd before climbing upstairs. So they will exchange greeting with the white men. It's the third day that the Emir will go and pay homage to them too, just to show that there is cordial relationship. But now it's the governor that does that. The great scholar that I mentioned, Sheikh Almi, the father to the first Emir, there was an old building here, but they demolished it and did this spot for historical purpose. This is where he used to sit. He performed ablution before going into the mosque. He received guests. Yeah.
So I'm moving my shoe. It's said to be a sign of respect to the king. So we are heading into the main palace, right? We're heading into the main palace now. So I've brought up my shoes and we're going right now.
This is the ancient palace of Ilorin. Behind that curtain is where the throne is. This is His Highness. This is how it looks if he sits on the throne. This picture was taken when he was doing his Quran Walima, that's finishing Quran. It was after his father died. His uncle became the Emir. After his uncle, he became the Emir. This is his uncle, the 10th Emir. This is his father, the 9th Emir. This is the father to the 10th Emir, who is an uncle to the 9th Emir. He married his cousin. Yes. According to tradition, there's nothing wrong in that. According to their tradition, cousins can marry each other. This present Emir's mom, she's a cousin to his dad.
Wow.
This was when he finished from Middle Temple, the present Emir. Yes. This is second son, Dr. Suleiman Sulu Gambari, and this is his first son, Abubakar Baturi Gambari. This is his first daughter, Her Highness Hajia Fati, and this was when he's still in service as judge. If we are doing a bariki, that's the third day after Salah.
Okay.
This one is his job, his assignment is to pull the horse. There's another person at the other side. They call them Zeji. They are the one that will mount the Emir on horse. This is the first palace. The second one, administrative section at the top. Second Salaman, the chief reception that you will see before you see the Emir. Even he has that power, even if the Emir is standing by the door and he says he's not around, it means you cannot see the Emir. Like in the West, there's a place they call Ipebi, which an Oba must enter. Different kind of spiritual activity takes place there. He eats what he has to eat, drink what he has to drink. Then before going into the palace as the new Oba, but here in Ilorin, we use this mosque. This is the Tobari Mosque, where they bring the Emir very early in the morning
put on the veil before going into the palace as the new emir. But if that person is a chief, they bring him here, they pray for him, they take him into the palace. That's where they are going to put on his own veil in front of the emir. They still make use of this place. This is Sheikh Alimi Arabic and Islamic School, where he used to teach them Arabic and Islamic knowledge during his lifetime. But now they use it for Ramadan lecture, past tafsir, naming ceremony, engagement, marriage, special prayer. Behind that curtain, that's where the emir will sit if he attends the occasion. This building, that's the royal chalet, built for about 11 emir. If you have any visiting emir, it can host about 11 emirs at a time. Everybody with his own privacy. So maybe if they come with their entourage, this is the provision made for them. Even if he comes with the Akoda, the Dongari, the guard, chief, they will put them there. That's his garage. The Sultan of Sokoto. This is his own special place. There is a place you can use at the palace there.
Okay.
Even if he wants to sleep, there's a place he can use. Mosque. If he wants to pray, everything is in there. It's only the furnitures inside now, just to occupy the space. But if the Sultan is coming, they will remove all the furnitures and put his own furnitures there.
Oh. So where is the furniture now?
Inside that building.
Okay.
Yes. You know this royalty thing?
Yes.
So they provided some special furnitures for him.
Okay.
So nobody is allowed to sit on the chairs, use the table, touch the cups,
wow,
even the spoon.
So there is a mosque here?
Inside.
Inside?
Yes.
How big is it?
It can contain about, let's say, about 20 people. No, if not more.
Okay.
Designers lawn tennis court.
Lawn tennis court?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the stable area?
Yes, one of the stable area.
One of the stable?
Yes, we have about 3 of this. There's one at Garage Offer, and there's one at Itama.
And all are owned by the Emir?
Yes.
And the 3 stables, how many horses are there in total? Do you have any idea?
I don't know. But some 20, like Itama, about 15, I think.
So this present Emir, how long has he been on the throne?
26.
26 years.
Yes.
Okay.
He just did his anniversary, 26th anniversary, day before yesterday, Thursday.
Okay.
So he did it, and he's the 11th Emir.
11th Emir.
I really mean that you are here during Salah.
I may have to come back.
The Emir source is different. The Emir source is kept behind the palace,
Okay.
being taken care of 247.
Wow.
Come now.
Okay. Whoa, this one is white. It's so fine.
We have 4 of them.
4 white horses.
This is another one. We keep the rest for exercise.
This one is huge. So these horses, who did they belong to?
Emir.
It's still the Emir's horses. Or his real personal one is kept behind the palace?
Yes. So I can travel anywhere with horse.
Nice. You can learn how to drive a car in 3 months. Horse, 3 years.
Even if I'm traveling alone inside the bush, and you are able to see a horse, a wild horse, how to tame it, what are you going to do, how are you going to catch the horse, with what manners are you going to approach the horse? The horse is not ready to listen or pay attention to you. How are you going to do? If you have your own horse, how are you going to take care of it? All the signs, you have to learn it. Pointing its ear backward, what does it mean? Pointing the ears forward. One ear forward, one ear backward, what does it mean? So if it's pointing its ear, one in front, one at back, it means the horse is seeing something you are not aware of. Maybe somebody or an object. Pointing its head backward, it means it doesn't want you to approach the horse. Okay, if the horse doesn't want you to approach the horse and you need the horse, you need to make use of it, how are you going to do? That's why it takes you 3 years.
3 years to learn how to.
You know, you cannot compare a person that has a horse with the person that has a car, even jeep or my jeep.
I heard horses are very expensive.
No, they are not. It depends on what type of horse you are going to buy. Some horses cost about 130. Some horses cost about $1 million. Yes. It depends on what they are. Even this one you are seeing, each horse is trained for special duty. There are some that are trained to disarm, to guard, race, for riots. Yes. To control crowd. So they know how to control crowd, and they will not wound that person. They know how just to push crowd. Ilorin is mixture of Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba,
there are Igbos, there are Nupes, there are even Ibera. So that's why they call Kwara state of harmony. If you go there from that further from that junction down street, Itamadu, there are Igbos. There was a year that one Igbo king came from Imo. So he came. He said that he was so surprised that his people, they saw him and they knew that he was the one passing by. All they did was just the wave. It shows that their mind is at rest here. So the Emir had to call the Asiwaju Igbo that there is an Igbo king now here. Representative, they call him. So he came. They do their traditional stuff, this colano sharing.
Yes.
With alligator pepper. I thought it was something sweet.
It's not though, it's not. The Ilorin Central Mosque, which is said to be the second biggest in Nigeria with a capacity of about 20,000 people, is also beside the Emir's palace, and you can also see it whenever you visit. Alright, so that's it for today. We've gone on a tour of the palace and you've seen everything you need to see, and you've also heard everything you need to hear. So this adventure was actually awesome. Whenever you're in Ilorin city, you might want to come and see this awesome palace. And there's also a beautiful mosque beside it you might also want to see as well. So from me to you, it's bye for now. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you thought about this video. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.